A child has bought $250 of Pokemon merchandise using his sleeping mom's fingerprint. Oh man, this is just funny, man. Just when you thought that Touch ID was secure enough. She had her iOS device secured with Touch ID, meaning that her fingerprint needs to be used in order to not only unlock the device, but to make purchases using that device. So what does the kid do? He waits till mom goes to sleep. He gets the phone. He puts her fingerprint up to it while she's sleeping, and he makes $250 worth of purchases using that fingerprint. Okay, so first off, this kid is a fucking boss. I fear the day that my daughter is that smart to kind of like do that kind of shit. I I never did any of this kind of shit when I was a kid. Obviously, there wasn't as many things to buy back then as far as like in-app purchases and whatnot. The worst thing that I ever did was invent a fake credit card number in order to access a free trial of an MMO. And my dad found out about it. I think I told him or something. I don't remember. And he went like ape shit on me. I don't really know why, because it was never going to bill the card anyway. And it was just a completely made up number. But he's like, that's credit card fraud. That's illegal. You're going to go to jail. And I was grounded for like 2 weeks. That was like literally the worst thing I ever did. But I do believe that my brother, when I was younger, he went on eBay and he started buying a bunch of shit under my stepdad's account, which was always logged into to eBay. So all he had to do was type in ebay.com, and he had like access to everything. Like PayPal and all that stuff wasn't all that secure back then. So once it was linked, you could kind of just use that computer to get in there without the need of re-entering the password or anything. So he bought, I don't remember how much money it was, but it was like a lot of money worth of shit. And my stepdad was pissed. And he had to go in there and kind of like message all the different people like, hey, this was my son. Please cancel this order. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. If I remember correctly, most of the people were nice enough to cancel the order and refund them the money. Or maybe he didn't have access to the PayPal account. Maybe he just made the purchases but never paid for them. I can't remember how exactly what happened, but yeah. So this kind of thing is becoming more and more commonplace. Yeah, we saw a similar story to my eBay anecdote right now. We saw a few years ago some kid ran up his dad's eBay account. That was a huge viral story. Obviously, Touch ID is secure, but if someone manages to cut off your thumb or get hold of you while you're sleeping, it's not the most secure thing in the world. So what do I think that this mother should do? Obviously, she should set it up so that you have to enter a password every time you want to buy something. You don't necessarily need to secure your device with a password only and take Touch ID off altogether. I think that Touch ID is really convenient, and outside of these really, really obscure circumstances, that's not going to happen. I mean, kids are going to be kids, right? You can't stop them from doing all this kind of stuff. They're going to get into trouble and whatnot because they're fucking kids, right? I'm sure the mother is just having a laugh about this, right? At this point. I mean, sure, she was probably pissed in the moment, and I'm sure the kid got punished, but it's just funny, right? When kids do this kind of shit. I know when my daughter does it, I'm going to be a combination of super pissed off and, like, jubilant at the same time, just laughing. Yeah, and my wife is probably going to be pissed at me because I'm not taking it seriously enough. But that's just the kind of person that I am, so I can't help that.